Today, let's discuss the current market and what we expect for the remainder of this year. Now, we are hearing and reading so many headlines, and most of them are misleading. Obviously, news reporters prefer attention grabbers over telling the truth. I mean, we've been hearing about a market crash for over 2 years, and it still hasn't happened. And now the market is correcting itself, making it even less likely for a crash. And today you're hearing that the market has flipped and that prices are just falling. And there are some places, especially those big hotshot cities, where prices increased even faster and it is just not sustainable. Often there was also more construction in these regions as well. So there are markets out there that are taking a deep dive. And a lot of those headlines you're hearing are national news. Now, I cannot speak for other markets, but for this region in Wayne County, Michigan, I know my stuff. I have done extensive research on interest rates, home prices, historic trends, and many other statistics for this region. And guess what? The market is great. We are well below the national average. So even though prices seem crazy, we are much more affordable. The past couple of years, we have seen home prices skyrocketing, multiple offers, over asking, with appraisal guarantees and contingency waivers. And for the most part, that is over. The market is cooling, but this is good news, not bad news. We are still in a strong seller's market, just on a much smaller scale. We started the year with only a quarter of the homes that we should see in a normal market. And yes, we have doubled, but 2/4 is still only half. We still only have half the amount of homes that we need for a balanced market. And that's even after the hikes in interest rates that were meant to deter most buyers. Now, once those rates come back down, we should see more buyers bounce back and start looking for houses again. And that's just another misleading headline. Interest rates, they seem high, but historically, they're still low. Rates started about 7.5%, and they reached an all-time high in the 80s. Some loans exceeded 20%, so 7% is really not that bad. We were just very spoiled with the interest rates under 3%, which we'll likely never see again. The most fair rate is between 5 and 6%, because the banks have to make their money, but with technology, the costs are much lower. So we can expect to see rates come back down throughout 2023. And again, 5 to 6% is what we should expect. Another misleading headline is that foreclosures have doubled. I mean, yes, but again, 2 times a small fraction is still a fraction. Average foreclosures in a normal market is about 100,000. And last year, there were only 38,000. So double that, and you're still only at 76,000. So do not let these headlines fool you. Not only are they talking about other regions or the nation as a whole, but they are taking good news or neutral news and making it sound scary. Unfortunately, negative news grabs more attention, so that is likely what you're going to hear. And you have to know how to sift through it and pay attention to what's important. And that's what I'm here for. The market in Wayne County is still strong. Prices are falling a little as they do every winter, but this is normal. Sellers and buyers typically put their sales on hold for the holidays. Come spring, prices are expected to continue increasing, just at a much slower normal rate. Instead of these 20% jumps in prices, we expect to only see about a 5% increase. And this is average, so obviously there's going to be some cities and neighborhoods that are more desirable and they will have higher prices or higher appreciation. Now keep in mind, the condition of a home is very important. Anything that is pristine and fully updated this year will sell quickly and for top dollar. Anything that needs work will likely sit on the market for a little while and sell for cheaper. But this is where the deals are for those buyers, especially during these next colder months. You will have much less competition. So if you'd like to hear more about a specific market, you can call or message me.